In this sort of era of gaming, Disney were one of the biggest game publishers around. They often made video games based on their products before Marvel and Star Wars and 21st Century Fox. So why start the review series with this one? Well, I intended to make this review 4 years ago prior to Robin Williams' death, a tribute. And the last video I made before this was just plain awful, so I had no choice but to delete it. This was before I had a credit card. Still, at least it wasn't published on YouTube. Otherwise I'd be questioning myself later in life. This game had come out after the first Disney Renaissance when they made films like The Lion King and Aladdin, before going to the piss straight to DVD sequels. Two famous films around that time. However, this is not based off the straight to DVD sequel, no. It's based on the TV show where the genie is voiced by Homer J. Simpson. Let's take a look. This game was developed by Argonaut Studios, who were respected developers in their own right. But I only played one of their games, and this is it. It begins with Princess Jasmine and the Sultan getting kidnapped as Nasira becomes the new ruler of Agrabah, with her plans to resurrect Jafar from the dead. Meanwhile, Aladdin becomes a wanted man and is tasked to rescue the princess and the sultan with the help of Genie and Apu. The gameplay is a 3D platformer, which are one of my favourite types of games, and it works incredibly well here. You play as Aladdin, who attacks with a sword and throws different objects at enemies. It works well enough with attack and block. You can also get a chance to play as Jasmine and Apu, who can do wall jumps and has the ability to throw objects as well. There are a lot of range of enemies to take multiple ways to be taken down, which provides a tough challenge at times. There are a decent amount of game variety to keep the game from becoming repetitive way too quickly, like jumping puzzles, flying the magic carpet, and running a boss to the next one with different variants of difficulty. But there are a lot of collectibles in the game that are good for the most part. For example, you collect 3 red diamonds, you receive a bonus level to collect coins before the time runs out, and you receive a blue diamond, which there is a lot of replayability because of that. The locations are stripped straight from the source material of the TV show that try to recreate a few moments from the first film with pretty good soundtrack to go along with it. And the level design looks great for the most part, and the levels have good sizes to boot, and the graphics are good by PS1 standards. I only have one minor and one major complaint. One, that is the camera has some sort of minor angle issues, and you can only control it with the L2 and R2 buttons, but it's far from the worst camera I've played with. You may be questioning, how do you get lives and continues in this game? Do you collect them like normal platformers? Well, you collect genie coins to spend on genie slot machines, and the only way to gain lives, continues, and a bunch of other stuff is to win by pure luck. And it feels incredibly cheap as heck. The only thing I could ever get was lives and continues, but I use them up way too quickly and kind of ruins the flow of the game for me. I try to get they do something completely different, but it just doesn't work here at all. And people complain about loot boxes these days. Or I just contemplate a new idea for EA that would to make money in the near future. Oh, God help us. Is it as good as the Mega Drive and SNES Classic? No, but it's still good and enjoyable. I like this game and I don't mind coming back to play it again. Granted, it may have minor hiccups, but I recommend it if you're looking for something to do on the PlayStation. And it won't hurt your PS1 collection one bit. I color code this game green. If you have enjoyed this review and would like to see more reviews like this one in the near future, like and subscribe to this video and be very welcome to leave a comment or share to others to know about it. Join me next time where I'll be reviewing Haze on the PS3 to figure out where it all went horribly wrong for Free Radical Design. I'll see you there. Al! Get on your lazy slug! We have a major problem! Alright, I'm up. What's the matter, man? What is it? What is it? Did you joke about the sum again? I told you multiple times, Al. Why do it again? Genie, I didn't make those jokes for 6 months. It better not be as bad as my mediocre chicken noodle soup. Or in other words, do you think I'm joking, Al? Look at this. Is that real? You gotta be kidding me. It's real to me, Al. They're all over town. Wait, that's not the worst of it. I think your girlfriend Jasmine left the stove on at the palace. We better get there, all monkeys will get loose. Foulness, what's allowed? Well, Al, I'll give you a choice. Stay here and get caught, or actually do something. I'll give you a quick hint.